Thunder Predator, and you know they're probably gonna go for a PA here. You're picking an offlane hero. What offlane hero is good versus PA? Can lane by itself. Venno's already gone.
Maybe like Underlord or something. That's a little funky.
Not too bad though. They do need something like that. I think they can actually like play. Again with the Earth Spirit. They play a lot of Necrophos on Beast Coast. I wonder if they'd. I guess Necrophos doesn't look that good. Yeah, Axe is doable. He doesn't feel that good versus Slider, Phoenix, and Clock though. I feel like that's not anything Axe wants to jump into.
No.
Radiant team pick.
Is Doom?
Tide Hunter.
Oh, Doom was still, but they went for the Tide. Okay, that's the big boy they want instead.
They got a lot of big boys on their team, don't they? All these heroes are like very difficult to kill on Thunder Predator. And obviously Tide Hunter having that bonus of just being able to take off the Corrosive Haze when things get a little bit dicey. That's pretty nice.
5 seconds
Oh god,
remaining.
Mid Doom looks so tempting here. Tide Hunter, Anti-Mage. That's the only problem is you're picking it blind. But I mean, what could they pick that would fit with their draft and really screw at Doom?
I don't know
like
much.
Monkey King or something, or like some other like armor punishing hero.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not that knowledgeable about what really like what's the best thing to do versus the mid Doom.
Yeah, because well, the thing about it is that like even if you counter it out in laning stage, like he can still kind of retreat back to the jungle, get those heroes. They're gonna take the Ursa.
Yeah, and there's like Razor and stuff. I guess would be pretty good.
I was literally just thinking about Ursa, but I was thinking about it as an answer to like mid Doom. But I guess in this context, it works pretty well also. Like it's gonna be really annoying against the Tide Hunter.
Yeah, that's a very hard lane to walk into is Tide, especially because he's supposed to be playing there largely alone. And that actually is a matchup that could go well for you, but there's a Clockwork who's like this kind of like newfound support. They could theoretically put the Clock now versus this Tide. That might actually be better, and then put the Phoenix with the AM versus the Undying. Sorry, with the Slider versus the Undying and the AM, because the Clockwork, you know, will just try and like cogs up the Tide and keep stacking, blocking with battery assault.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be good.
5 seconds.
The flip side of that also is like, is there any situation that you might want to try and aggro the anti-mage? Or is aggroing into Undying just too scary?
Well, Earth Spirit, I don't know. Earth Spirit's a weird hero now when it comes to tri-lanes. It kind of feels like he's actually sort of okay in them now. Whereas we used to consider like Undying Earth Spirit to be like never tri-lane. Like if you tri-lane, then Earth Spirit can't roam and he's really bad. But it feels that with like the changes to how the roll works compared, because it doesn't just slow and you don't do the kick stun, it feels like a little bit better for just picking on one person.
Yeah, it's true. That part is nice.
What do Thunder Predator need though? They need an Ember, a Void Spirit. Is Void Spirit still in?
Yes, he is.
That's pretty good.
They do have first pick themselves, so they could take it themselves if they wanted to on the side of Beast Coast. So now you kind of have to get into that weird phase with Thunder Predator. Do you want to ban it out themselves? They want to let them have it. Take something else that could be a counter afterwards.
5 seconds remaining.
Apparently they watch BA matches.
SF's like kind of good versus Tide now too with the fear.
Radiant team pick.
And they banned the Monkey King.
Dire team pick.
So they take the Kunkka. So yeah, I mean we were talking about Monkey King earlier for this idea of like heroes that are mobile and like get around the map and can deal with like low armor heroes, but now they banned the Monkey King and then get met with a Kunkka instead. So again, it's just more catch element, more things to try and secure this anti-mage, hold them down. A lot of team fight, lore appropriate, fighting a Tide Hunter. It's just too good.
I like it. Well, we have 8 out of 10 melee heroes. There are 2 ranged heroes in this game.
And they were the first and last picks.
Yeah, very interesting.
Man, we need a Techies or a Timber or something. I guess Timber just literally got banned, so there you go.
Yeah. It would have been nice. All right, so last pick Dazzle taken for Mr. Frank himself. Then we got Thunder Predator versus Beast Coast. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think, I mean, do they have enough bursts to bring down the AM? They do, but I don't know if they're going to be able to chase him down.
Well, it's going to be mid-tide, it seems, because Frank's taking the Dazzle.
Yeah.
So, mid-tide, what does the build this get? Mid-tide, it dodges the Ursa, which is good. And then this puts the Dazzle in the lane versus the Ursa, which is just another annoying poison now that Ursa doesn't have to worry about the Venos, since he gets banned every game.
Okay.
But now the poison's going to be there. They don't have a silence versus the Ursa. The main question is, what can you do when there's no Ravage? That worries me a little bit for Thunder Predator.
Yeah. Just farm, you know? Hit camps.
But Beast Coast have no cooldowns. They have Kunkka and, I mean, Egg, and they won't need Egg every fight.
Yeah, it does feel like that's a bit of an issue there. And I guess the question is, like, can you get enough out of your Ravages to make it where AM is like a hero? And what does he need to be a hero this game? Because he's facing off against 4 strength heroes in Ursa.
I came a long
Like, how do you kill this lineup as AM?
You die.
Well, I mean, Manta Diffusal does still make a lot of them kind of useless, except for Slider. Slider, I don't know, he can at least still control you, whereas like you can kind of kite around the Ursa a lot. That's a really funny looking AM. He looks like he went down to the old like Value Village and was digging through the bins and mixing and matching.
What's his sets here? He's got some weird ones.
His face mask is too high.
He doesn't have an arm set. He just likes
Trying
his
not
arms
to
as
get
he is.
COVID in the eyes.
Looks like somebody that, you know, went to like work out at the gym and then like just got really into like doing pull-ups or something and his bandana fell over his eyes. He's like, oh god, I'm so cool. Look at me. That's this guy.
That was a spot-on impression of that guy.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that guy.
Yeah. His name is William Lee.
Ah, yes. All right, are they going to mix up the lanes at all, or is Chris Luck still coming mid? It looks like they are indeed still going to send Kunkka mid. Oh, wait, that's right, Dire Vision. They haven't seen anyone yet, have they? Because currently there's an Ursa in the top lane and a Slider down bottom. Now they have this ward.
Yeah. Nobody's
Hasn't
showing
seen
yet.
anything.
Dude, Whisper's doing a good job of staying out of vision. I think he just stays here this whole time, right?
Yeah. Holy moly! Lag. Uh-oh. You guys might be here a while.
Oh, no. It's funny. My wife was like, so you think it's going to be like 3-game series this time? You think it's going to be to that long? I was like, I don't know, really. It should be, you know, probably not take too long. And I was, oh, no, the lag.
Don't worry, I'll let you guys know that we are hosted on US East.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that will help things.
What's the ping like for them right now?
Let's see. Yeah, you don't open that up.
I won't.
I've heard there have been some issues in other games lately, apparently. The DDoS era is returning, which we all love, of course.
Oh, really?
Well, I have 32 pings, so don't worry about me.
Okay.
Mine's great. In fact, I have the best ping. I won! Yes, finally. It's the first time I've won anything. I see like some 80s and 90s.
All right, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a little rough, though.
Dude, Whisper has just dug himself a little hidey hole in here. He's not going to let him see him. Do they see any of the other heroes?
The battle begins.
It doesn't
I think
look
they
like
saw
it.
the clockwork up top by the outpost, but I'm not positive. But yeah, MNZ's just doing the dance of I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen a thing. And now Whisper reveals himself. Should be a
Surprise!
couple pings. Gives him one little punch on his backside. And then heads on his merry little way. TP and top on the Undying. So it is going to be Ursa versus AM up top with the Phoenix and Undying in tow.
All I see is that Hector has the taunt equipped, and I'm so happy. This is like my favorite taunt in Dota.
Oh, yeah.
That's Symbols, Unicycle. Like, I mean, how good is that thing? All right, remember, Ursa's an Agi hero.
Yeah.
He's too smart for you, Undying.
Doesn't quite work out for him. Stinger taking a lot of damage. Daring him to go further. Ursa is a strength hero, but Phoenix... Oh, wait, no. Switch that.
You almost had it.
Switch that. You guys know what I meant. NZ chasing him back.
Oh, no.
Decant to both. Oh, the punch! Gives him the pummel.
Oh, that's so bad.
NZ.
Man, Undying is so good.
It's kind of insane.
That was like half his mana bar to take him down to like 10% HP each.
Now, at the very least, Phoenix does have a TP to come on back.
Yeah, for this time.
Right.
Now. Your admiral is on board.
Mid lane, we've got the, as you said, lore appropriate matchup here.
This does not happen
versus
enough.
Hunter? No.
That's all I have to say. This is desperate. Maybe next game we'll get CM versus Lena mid. It would be perfect. Oh, what were you doing, Lyrical?
I got there at the end, right as he was dying. Oh, he disconnected. Oh, no. Or is that just a rage quit?
He's done. Yeah. Well,
He's had enough.
Yeah.
He's got a TP to come back.
I can't even open his death summary to see if he was just not moving or what.
Oh, he had a fairy fire, and apparently he was also trying to switch his magic stick back into his inventory. So I'll bet you what happened was the Phoenix brought him his magic stick, passed it over, but he didn't have a spot open.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't know.
Which I think would have maybe kept him alive there. Because Undying definitely used a couple of different spells on him.
He definitely pressed some buttons. I can confirm, looking at the cooldowns, that buttons were pressed.
What do you think of this Whisper build?
I haven't even been down here. Wait, where the hell is Whisper? Oh yeah, he's down bottom. Yeah. I was like looking all over. It's like, who the hell's Whisper playing this game? We got 3. I don't even know how many offlaners we got in this game. Double rings versus the Dazzle physical poison. Seems good.
Yeah.
Yep. A plus.
If I get the cogs trap there. But
All right. Well, MJZ, it's actually 3 minutes until bounty, so he's going to kill himself to the tower in Constellation. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, he just wants to go back, but oh, XP range. Thank you, says Stinger. Oh, I got him level 2.
that's
Whoopsie.
good. Well played. But yeah, that does also mean that Undying's going to be able to TP back out pretty quickly afterwards. Should be nice for him.
Yeah, but then they got the dive back in time for that pull off to the side. So now he's going to try and pull this back to the wave, and I think he's going to be too late, so they just jump on Hector instead.
Pressure him a little bit. Got the spirits onto MNZ. Very frustrating, I'm sure, there. And yeah, Hector keeps on taking a beating here.
Oh, dude, his last hits are so bad.
Yeah, he doesn't miss.
3. Nice. That was close. I think he was going to hit that one.
That was a little bit scary. I think.
Oh, Hector. Oh, my God, Hector. What's wrong?
I didn't look. I looked away for a second.
That's probably for the best.
Continued doing a pretty good job here mid. Chris Lux so far 22-2 versus 16-0, and then he's got the easy XTP back home that you love to see on the Kunk. A double bracer now for him. So he should have a really good time against Leo Style in this lane, it feels like.
Yeah, it just gets so tanky, but he also can't really damage Leo Style either because of the constant damage reduction from the Anchor Smash.
Right.
Even at level 2, it's already minus 22. And,
Did you see how much damage that was?
no, you got the big old Soul Rip level 2. Yep. That's a good one.
Poor guy. He just got demolished. How much damage
That's
was that?
really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he did 437 just with this. Did he do all the damage? Aim didn't even do any damage? What?
Yeah. Dude, I mean, a Creep Wave, I think, dealt some pretty good damage to Hector, too, as they take down the Earth Spirit down bottom. And a lot of all-chatting going on. A lot of laughing. They got to revitalize their team. MNZ, again, in some trouble. K1 chasing him. Oh, trying to kill Hector. They can't quite get there. Another decay. Another punch. It's not quite enough. 15 HP. Oh, I thought Am was going to go for it. Doesn't decide to. Dude,
That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, actually.
Dude, what's Hector doing?
Waiting for his courier, probably? I thought?
I mean, they're going to barely get away on nothing here. Frank does decide to go.
Whisper dies.
Yeah, this is very strange. Roll in, get the cogs, push back, trying to steal these bounty runes. Matthew.
Look at Stinger.
Skullfield's there.
You knew MJC was coming. You got him again.
All right, Matthew ends up dying on the other side. Now Schofield, he's also going to die to Frank. Kind of just madness
Mid-lane.
going on in this game. As they were trying to bring down Leo Scout, Chris Luck. Oh, he needs to hit it. Barely. Oh, 30 HP.
That
Dude,
anchor smash, though.
they needed Zeus in this game. Both teams.
Yeah, both teams, yeah. Zeus ult now. I think there's someone out there who rebinds their chat wheel every game when they have a Zeus on their team.
Maybe.
Oh, no, Hector, not again. Oh, Schofield to save the day.
Oh,
he got out.
Jeez. So close.
I mean, he still has soul rip, but with the slow from the Phoenix, he should just...
Heals himself, trying to live. Decay, damage over time, going in. MNZ, burning down.
Finger is
Oh,
dead. Oh, nice toggle.
unreal.
Oh, but wait.
Schofield.
He's got no mana. 5 seconds.
Love
A courier.
it. He tried
What?
to go
That's a radiant courier.
This dude's insane. MNZ. He's still got regen coming out.
Dire's
Bringing
top
everything
tower is
over.
under
They
attack.
spot MNZ, but he's not going to be able to get going after. And, like, Matthew brings no regen. He's like, you got this on your own. Here's a
Dire's
clarity.
middle
That
tower
courier is
under
just
attack.
rolling a gem or whatever that's supposed to be right to the middle of a tower.
Unreal.
Yeah, this is some real clown shoes Dota right now. I mean, not even the whole game. It's mostly just this top lane is out of control right now.
Yeah. Mid is like the most boring back and forth thing ever. I guess this is what happens when you tri-lane an anti-mage. I guess even just dual lane him. It's been tri-lane the last couple of minutes.
I don't know. They were real concerned about... That was a level 3 Ursa versus a level 6 AM for a second there. Just to go back to reality here.
Yeah.
Hector's dead.
And Schofield able to get a little bit of a cleanup there on the MNZ. And Stinger, they bring down the Undying Tombstone. Okay.
Man, if only Hector was alive through that XP, though, that would help him so much.
Yeah, he is so freaking broke right now on XP. Is broke still the right word there?
Step lively now.
I
Your
guess he's
admiral
just
is on board.
unjourneyed, untraveled.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and all the other stuff I was thinking of sounded too mean.
Yeah, I was thinking like
I guess
immature, but
he's
that's not very
literally
nice.
inexperienced.
Yeah.
You know, he's applying for those jobs that want 5 years, and he's only got 1.
They have another Mana Void 25. Now, turning on the clock. See if they can get some damage out.
Thank you.
But mainly just burning the mana so we can't keep harassing them too much. Yeah, dude, this has been rough.
This doesn't really look like the way they play with Hector usually, right?
No.
Like, he's usually gifted and just given so much in a match. And this time he's getting nothing. He is less than the support Clockwork.
Yeah, he really does. MJZ, Decay, trying to live. Does have Tombstone back up in 1. Can't quite get there in time. Another Mana Void is available. Frank shows up. They blow up Hector yet again, and now going to run down and kill off this Clockwork as well, most likely. MNZ 4-1-1 on the Anti-Mage.
Thou monster.
And K1 042. The math
Dire's
adds up.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, man. They're doing it. Stacking up some Ancients at the meantime as well.
All right, so how are Whisper and Leo Sal, or sorry, Chris Luck going to dig them out of this one? That's the real question.
Right.
Because I was worried about what happened with Thunder Predator if they started out behind, but right
Dire's
now
bottom
it's
tower
still
is under
even,
attack.
and they have the gold in the right places. Now, mind you, Chris Luck is very firm.
Yes.
That is nice. Like he already has the face boost, double bracers, and 2,000 gold. Does he go Radiance?
Yeah, that's... I mean, it feels like in a way it's sort of a, you know, great scaling item as they are trying to bring down Frank, and we'll get him. But at the same time, this leaves this, like, huge window where he's just not going to be able to do much. Until then, right? Like, even with the double bracers, it's just more like he's probably not going to die because of them, as opposed to he can make moves with them.
I mean, the other items that come up will be Halberd, is obviously a pretty damn good one. We have the drums right into the BKB is a possibility. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
Dire's
Yeah, I think he
top
just has to go
tower is under
Radiance.
attack.
Like, he kind of needs to be nefarious because like Whisper's going Vlad's and stuff too. I
Dire's
don't know.
courier
Well, the
has
thing
been
is,
killed.
Whisper is going to need someone to actually play Dota with him if he's going these like drums into like Blink.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he didn't like rush the Blink, so it's not that bad.
Matthew finds clock. Again, gonna head on out of there. And then Z not really feeling that concerned at this point in time in the game. He's almost got Battle Fury. He's getting close there.
I think Chris Luck is just going to say, until they are seriously assaulting one of my towers, I'm just going to wait on what I'm buying and assume I'm going Radiance.
Leo style. We get a little bit crushed here by the other fishman in the game.
Dire are scattering.
Jay-Z caught again. Does have the tombstone down. Frank's nearby. Has some heals. Has a grave afterwards too if things get a little bit dicey. Hook shot away. Roll in. Find themselves one. Dead Phoenix. Now Hector. Has he gone out a bit too far?
Dire's middle tower
Decay gonna
is
hit?
under attack.
Not again.
Dude, they're going. Hector's in trouble. They're just gonna dive him. And if they show up, if anybody TPs, Ravage is ready. MJZ will die because of it, and that might make him feel comfortable to come in here, but Chris Luck gonna be able to pull him back in one more time. Again, Frank graved, controlled, roll in, round 2 now. Leo Style gets the Ravage off. Frank down low is gonna die, but now with the rotation coming in from Clock as well, this is what they needed on Beast Coast. A dive coming in, trying to pull back in onto Leo Style, kill him off if possible. They bring him down, Matthew trying to escape, so they will be able to in the end.
I just hate that so much. I don't know. It's like you need to know when you just can't Ravage, and that's such a just don't Ravage moment.
Yeah.
Like, how's that going to save anyone?
Dire's top
And then
tower
now you
is
just
under
don't have
attack.
Ravage. Such a feels bad Ravage. I mean, obviously I know why he did it, because he's coming in. It looks like maybe you can turn it and everything, but Beast Coast did a very good job of bringing the numbers, and they bested him pretty hard in that one. And now Leo Style just does not have anything to do for 100 seconds besides continue to farm. It doesn't have that threat if they actually want to approach one of his towers. And that whole time, Chris Luck kept the gold.
He's getting close. I think he's sending the courier over there right now to get a relic.
Oh, good. Oh, that's weird. He actually clicked Radiance instead of Rapier. Chris.
Oh no, I messed up, guys. God, Rapier on Kunkka is now so bad.
Well, you know.
Feels bad. Like when you could one-shot people. That was the best patch. I want to play on that patch again. And you know, Tidebringer working on denies, all that fun stuff.
All right, no, that's enough. Not that one.
Dire's
You're
top
willing
tower
to
is
let me
under
get away
attack.
with the other one.
Yeah, the other stuff's fine. I don't really care about all that other stuff. Just not that.
Well, in the meantime, Kunkka is getting large, but the other hero to
Dire's
watch,
top
AM,
tower
Battle
is
Fury
under
done,
attack.
13 minutes.
But there is a Match Madness released on Ursa, so Hector has something, and the Echo Saber was finished out for Whisper, so he didn't go drums. Finished out Echo and wants BKB after.
Okay. It's an interesting choice. It's now going to help out getting this Roche, so it's a sneaky one. Hector playing a different role than we've definitely seen him play on this team in the past.
Yeah.
Roshan has fallen
And he
to
is the
Radiant.
enabler.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Loco's just going to go down. Gets killed off to the side there. Whisper chasing in and trying to push back MNZ, which they are going to do. I think
Dire's
those
middle
ancient
tower
stacks
is
did get
under
cleared out
attack.
earlier as well. But it feels like sort of it's a tinky tie bomb a little bit right now with this anti-mage.
Yeah, I think the hardest part for them will
Dire
just be like
structures are
Beast Coast
fortified.
transitioning from, okay, we're a little bit behind, to we have big items, now let's go hit a tower. I think hitting a tower is pretty
Dire's
hard
top
with
tower
the
is
state
under
of
attack.
the Ursa. They kind of, I don't know, they're asking a lot of starting engagements.
Pull back in Frank here. It's a good amount of damage onto him. MNZ shows up now. Oh god, Chris Luck, if he dies right now, MNZ's still chasing, wanting to blow him up. This is a little bit crazy, and has to jump away. So they lose the Phoenix, still 4 heroes nearby. They get out with the Dazzle, hook shot in, gonna land onto the Undying. And Hector finds his man. We'll be able to chase him down and go for the finish.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Surprised Chris Luck didn't chase to the right there. I'm not sure what happened. I guess he was trying to spread the Dazzle from the AM. That kind of makes sense because then he could heal bomb him and then maybe Chris Luck would die.
Right.
But yeah, good play by Frank though, at least to survive.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I still worry about their initiations, but they can definitely
Radiant's
punish
middle
if
tower
Thunder
is
Predator
under
come
attack.
too early at this point in the game, especially because they're going to be fighting to this Aegis still. So I would probably just try and jump into them right now as Hector and force a fight at the mid tower. See if we can get a bad Ravage out and hope that Chris Luck will be healthy enough to push this in as the rune spawns top. It's an illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And that means he's going home.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, and you can see that there's a lot of sort of continued pressure here, trying to take down this mid-tier 1 tower. Likewise, Thunder Predator are going to get one of their own, or at least attempt to.
Is under attack.
Ravage back up again. Still no AM nearby for a fight. And, well, they're actually
wrapping
going to
down the
come
river.
and take this fight.
Yeah, they got the
Radiant's
Fishman.
bottom
Gotta
tower
watch those
is under
rotations.
attack.
See the Clockwork Flare go over the top.
Dire's
They have
middle
a
tower
ward
is
here,
under
which
attack.
scouts out the movement. And likewise, Radiant hanging onto one themselves. Hector runs into everybody. Silenced, stunned, but he gets the enrage off. Chance for a turn. I mean, there's no chance. He's just dead. He's mega dead. That's Aegis down. Can they save him a second time, though? AM moving over to the side. There's going to be the ghost ship out. Silence out onto one. Big old stun onto all of them. Ravage to try and interrupt. They have the supernova off to the side, though. Matthew's just dead.
Is under attack.
And with that, the Tombstone's up on the high ground trying to make a little bit of space for him. Hector gets the jump down to the low ground. Still barely able to get out of there. With that rum buff wearing off, he gets down to 1 HP, Leo style,
AM
going to
not
be
coming.
graved. I can't believe that the AM didn't show up to this one. They X Leo style back in and he's dead.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Gonga!
Behind my staff.
That's crazy.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like MNZ, like there looked like a pretty good
Radiant's
moment to
top
come in
tower
there,
is under attack.
and all that chaos looked like he kind of could have thrived.
Yeah. Whisper actually is just going to kill himself.
That worked out. Good thing AM was still over there.
Yeah, right? All right, that works. All is forgiven. Yeah, I think if he doesn't cast Corrosive Haze right there, Slardar probably lives.
You know what's funny though is that it was exactly what we were talking about. How they don't really have great initiation right now. Like if Clockwork hookshot someone, there's a pretty good chance that the rest of the team can't like catch up in time or whatever because there's no blinks or anything. But
Right.
Hector just ran in and he created a team fight that did benefit them.
Totally. The power of the Aegis. And, you know, it was only going to last another minute or so anyways.
Radiant structures
Very
are
interesting
fortified. Radiant's
game that we've
bottom
got in
tower
our hands
is under
here.
attack.
As again, Thunder Predator trying to take that tier 1 tower down. Chris Luck looking for an opening. Can't find it. MNZ blinks away. We'll be able to live. Not quite as lucky on MJZ.
Alright. Hector's an alchemist. That's all I know. This guy just, he makes the gold appear. He wills it into existence. He has a Bastion.
Radiant's middle
He
tower
has
is under
900
attack.
gold.
That's kind of crazy.
He's catching up to the AM. I mean, he's 3,000 gold behind, but just you wait. A few more kills.
Yeah, that's
Radiant's
actually
courier
insane.
has
How is
been
that
killed.
happening?
That fight, I guess, right? I think
Yeah.
he got a couple of them.
That makes sense. Matthews scouted yet again, does have the roll, and then the TP out. Hook shot.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Barely off the mark there. Unfortunate.
Did he? I didn't see. Did he roll without a stone? Is that what he just did to him?
Did he? I think he had a stone. He was
Oh,
going
okay.
too fast, I think. I could be wrong about that.
That'd be a sick bait if you roll and then just like don't stone.
I do like that idea.
All right. Well, they're diving under this tower with the sun ray. There goes half of Tide's health, but he still has the Ravage.
Structures are
Glyph used now. Do they bring over the anti-mage? We'll have to wait and see. Frank
got
already
the egg
did.
off.
Supernova off to the side. They try and bring down the egg, but the torrent connects and protects the egg. Oh, man. Everybody goes down dead.
Dire's bottom tower is
That
under
was
attack.
pretty.
Dire's bottom tower.
Again, a trade
Rumbling.
happens.
A soldier's
Well, Mr. God King over here needs to come serve his people. Because MNZ's been relatively absent since he had this stellar opening lane.
Tis mine.
And now that he has the halberd into the manta, is it finally time to show up?
I don't know, man.
I think it might be too late. Like, now they're not ahead.
Right. Yeah, like Hector's online. But we'll see. They're at least going to find Whisper here. Again, jumping on him. No Corrosive Haze this time. They do have the slowdown. Mana Void. A lot used. Open to make it work. Another round of stuns. The hook shot comes in, though, to interrupt the disarm. They try and chase down anybody that they can. Whisper eventually going to fall. And now, Schofield. Be careful, my dude.
Yeah,
The
well, he's
slowdown
trying to bait
coming.
him more.
Now, Phoenix moving in. They don't have Supernova. Boat gonna go out. MNC pulled back in for the grave. Comes out from Frank. Decides to jump away from there. Still under fire. But looking like he's going to escape. Chris Luck hits there on the Tidebringer, but no extra follow-up. They're out.
And yeah, it looks like Matthew's just going to hang around with no TP. He's going to
Dire's middle
have
tower
to find
is
his
under
own way
attack.
home.
Dude, he's got rolls.
I like how he's sending out a courier right now, and it doesn't have TP on it anyway.
Oh,
Like,
he's
nah, I don't
going
need
over.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, Hector. Oh.
Ooh, hello.
Fire Spirit.
He's just picking up his little void stone. Getting out of there.
Double damage.
Leo Style picks up the DD right in front of the Kunkka. Clears out the camps. While MNZ and Whisper were again fighting off to the side.
All right, well, now that the game has settled into this at 22 minutes, does
This.
Anti-Mage get very scary? Because a Slider with items and an Ursa with items are quite worrisome for an Anti-Mage.
Right.
Okay, what happened? It's all about the Ravage,
Yeah.
right? That's freedom is what Ravage provides you.
That's freedom. Dude, that's deep.
Freedom, baby. I tells you. Unfortunately, MNZ did not abuse said freedom in the first couple fights, which
Right.
has led them down a bad path. But it's not too late. He can redeem himself. So he needs to show up and actually get punished from the big stun. But unfortunately, there's going to be a BKB on the Ursa. Is it done? Oh, buddy, she done. And Chris Luck has his. 9 seconds still left. Whisper going for it next. So that window has unfortunately been... It's going to be extremely short. It's already shut on a couple heroes.
Yeah. That is sort of the weird part about it. But hypothetically, you could catch them out like after BKBs go down or something like that. I mean, these fights have been so weird anyways. I guess the big determining factor is like you're sort of playing around with two different types of heals, quote unquote. Like the boat buff, which is sort of a damage reduction thing, and then all the stuff that Dazzle brings to the table with like his heals and Greaves and stuff.
They're going for the chase down here. He's led them right to MJZ. Now he gets flared.
Oh, Hogs push back. And Chris Luck X himself. I think that keeps MNZ alive.
Yeah, I thought they hit the flare dive, but he came from the other tower, yeah.
Tombstone
So-
up on the high ground.
They get the Undying, but...
Something at least.
God, they eventually get his tombstone.
It just
All
keeps
these
on
melee
evading.
heroes, you know?
Hector. Yeah, very little catch on the side of Thunder Predator. It basically, if it's not Matthew rolling in there and finding somebody, it's not happening. And Roche is back up again, so this could be the moment when Beast Coast try and clear it up.
Yeah, I think they don't... I mean, yes, they have Ravage, so they can always fight in the river theoretically, but Spider is pretty scary around the pit. Underrated aspect of this hero.
bottom, and then Z was pressuring tier 2 tower. Decides he does not
Oh, he
want to be
blinked
here anymore.
into the flare.
Oh, they find him. Dogs push
Oh,
back
he
under
called the
control.
Manta.
Oh. Yeah, Matthew's like, dude, get out of here. And that will keep him alive. How's BKB used by Hector?
Bounty.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it was a worthy effort, though. Trying to kill AM. I assume he's going Abyssal now, right? Like, what's MKB? Wait, what?
I guess double halberds?
Yeah, that's understandable.
Sucks to have to
It
get
feels
it.
like they really just need, like, that other piece, but then do you really want another single target disable versus the counter spell? So that's fair.
You know the other thing about MKB? It's going to make him farm faster. That's the way Hector sees it.
Ah, yes. You don't Abyssal from camp to camp? I never want my Abyssal to be ready for an enemy.
Exactly.
Only for a Dark Troll Summoner.
Always on cooldown. So, 4,000 gold lead, 25 minutes in. Let's see what Dota Plus has to say. They're keeping it pretty even, slight lead heading towards the Radiant. Would you kind of agree with that assessment right now?
Yeah, except I think it's more like where it was like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Where it was like, yeah, the Radiant kind of got this like 60%, 65%. I don't know. I don't really see Animage getting that scary.
I'm curious.
Maybe I'm wrong.
This Kunkka build is interesting too. It's going for more of like the armor ideas, which makes sense. You know, playing with the Slardar minus armor draft, and also against Dazzle.
And Tide. And,
yeah.
And there's a lot of minus armor and a lot of physical damage.
Right.
And he is going the Deso build on Leo style too.
Right. I do kind of like though the idea of getting like all the magical stuff from Kunkka to make all the fights super weird, and like the Shiva's Ags thing. But this is much more like it feels like enabling the rest of his cores with this build.
And mostly Hector.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Whoops.
Speaking of which.
Whoa, did Matthew just get out?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that went from the cogs trapped him in instead of did the push, so then he missed the hop on the Ursa, and then he just got the kick roll.
That was pretty. The old kick roll. MNZ.
No Yules here, so MNZ's fine.
And this is sort of one of the problems that I feel like we're seeing a little bit, right? Is like he you know, stands toe-to-toe for Whisper, but eventually he's the one that has to run away. Like, Whisper's really strong. All these heroes of Beast Coast, like, aren't super duper, like, terrified of Anti-Mage, it feels like.
No, I would not say they're that concerned. Unless, I mean, he's, like, starting to get away. Once the Abyssal comes out and he just, like, picks off the Phoenix, that'll be kind of scary. Because I think the Egg, they've leaned on it a little bit in these team fights to make it a little bit easier. Like, the way they just collapse around it, Torrent and everything, is you're trying to take down Schofield. Oh,
Dash. And then Z blinks away, but they get that kill on the clock. Just like that.
Finish him off. Disrespectful.
That's the maximum farming way. That's the way to do it. Chris Lux pushing up top at the same time. East Coast making some good moves around here. While bottom, both supports, as well as Frank gonna pressure this tower with Catapult Wave and Necro Book as well.
Yeah, with that glyph up top too, that killed the wave, so now they're back into the tower again.
Dire's top tower.
They just beat through it, but in that time frame, MNZ also fully pushed out the mid lane, whereas they almost had a chance to take top and mid at the same time, and then they're able to just trade for bottom here. The Catapult's still gonna go.
Did they get that? Oh, they did send it back. Okay, never mind. AM finds Stinger. Can't really do anything else afterwards, though.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Is he chasing? He was chasing. Hook shot in. God, they just don't have the lockdown, but do they have enough now? They might. Cogs push back afterwards. It's looking okay. X pulls him in, tries to blink out, and will be able to. The roll, ever so slightly, keeping him away from the rest of the team of Beast Coast.
This hero is impossible with these blink towers.
Yeah, it's so nuts.
Like, one blink and he's just completely gone. He does ditch everyone else around him, though. So there is some cleanup that happens, but it is so hard to punish him, even when he goes for those very aggressive plays like that.
I think there was a Matthew kicking him at some point as well to try and get him out of there. Like,
I don't even know. All I saw was a blink from one corner of the pillar right to the other with his talons.
has fallen.
But
So absurd.
no supports nearby. They do have BKBs still available on the Kunkka, but not on any of the other heroes. Leo style. Ravage ready to go if things need to. Walks on in.
Dire's middle
Disarmed
tower
on the
has
Ursa. Chase. Well, he gets a K out, but it's really scary. It's hard to chase out of the base.
Yeah, it's so hard to push in too when they're all back up. So this Aegis is probably gonna expire.
28 seconds left. Man. What does Dazzle go for next? It's just gonna try and finish off the Solar Crest. Okay.
I mean, do they have a Lotus?
I don't think
Tide's
so.
going solar too. So they should probably go Lotus. Undying also has a medallion, so.
What the fuck? Alright, everybody likes that item. There's the slowdown. Magnetize out. Chasing down this Phoenix, trying to blow him up. There's going to be the hook shot. Trying to save the egg. They're doing it. The boat comes in afterwards. They're not going to bring down the egg. Stunned up on everybody. Undying likely to fall here in just a moment. As they do continue the chase down. My man's done. MNC just back to farming yet again.
What have we here?
Linking to the Ancients with his Arcane Rune.
A
Thought he was hard to kill before.
Radiant structures
Unreal.
are fortified.
Schofield. MNZ says, don't test me. Don't test me. The beatdown. But the torrent. The turn. Okay. Chris Luck bringing down Matthew. Roll away. Oh, God. Hector gets the finish there with the Earthshock. And Schofield tested him. Hook shot. Oh, God.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Damn.
That would have been crazy. Oh man, it is so hard when they don't have a blink dagger. They only have hook shot.
Yeah.
They don't have any other hero that can like keep up. It's an infuriating hero to play against.
Yeah. And it feels like at various points they've done like all the right things to try and make it work.
Well, Frank though, he got netted.
They got him. The boat comes out afterwards. And Frank going to fall.
Is under attack.
Tier 2 tower is already dead up here.
MNZ is taking the tier 2 mid though.
Ah,
And they're gonna send back Whisper and Schofield to see if they can catch him.
are they?
Look that way at least.
Radiant's middle tower has
They're not.
fallen.
They're
Dire's
looking
middle
like they're just going to make the
barracks
call
are
to
under
end of the base.
Oh, Schofield's gonna show, man.
Okay. He has double
But he doesn't have
mango.
enough mana to.
Oh, they're going to try and force this and then break his TP when he goes back in.
They can't though. He doesn't have any mana on
He
Schofield.
has double mango. Double mango? Double
That
mango
explains
chase down? Roll. Finding the Undying, trying to bring him down low. Leo style, under control. He is also dead. It works.
MNZ abyssal him though, but now he's back with the buyback,
Yeah.
so he's still gonna try and stop him from TPing.
And they're taking both
Alright,
sets
I'll
of
keep an
racks.
eye on
Are
AM.
under
Alright, you
attack
do it
top
too,
lane.
man. The pressure
Yeah.
keeps on going. They're taking down 2 sets of racks here.
And he's still just hitting the tier 3 mid while Schofield walks around with battery assault.
Dude.
And Stinger
Radiant's
tips him.
middle
And
Now
now
Stinger's coming back.
MNZ, the chase down. They got eyes on him. Hook shots available, but they can't get there.
Yeah, no point using that. Alright, they broke it. They got the 2 lanes done, and now the tier 2 remains in the bottom lane.
This is a huge wave here, too. Look at this bottom wave. What the hell?
Oh, it's so juicy.
Dude, AM's going to
Any
go in.
AM.
Oh, he can't resist it. No, he can.
Dire's bottom tower
But
is under
12,000 gold lead now for Beast Coast. And what, 5 range
Dire's
creeps, a
bottom
catapult, and
tower
Chris
has
Luck
fallen.
leading the charge. They don't have their Clockwork with them, but he is showing up very soon.
This is the last time I have put any sort of faith in the core Dazzle, though, I have to say. It seemed like such a good game for it. They forced a switch up of the lanes, but they just did not play like fast and aggressive at all.
Yeah.
To like actually utilize these necros and auras and everything. They just they tried to use it as a way to make space for the AM, but they didn't get enough out of the Tide.
Yeah.
And his game just went sideways. He's like 1-4-1, hasn't ravaged in ages.
Yeah, it feels real bad. And they're going to break him.
Oh,
Oh, God, he can't Ravage. Dude, the break. Oh, that's painful. What a Silver Edge pickup. Meanwhile, the jump away from MNZ. Matthew tries to get any bit of damage out here that he possibly can. He is going to be chased down eventually, though. They got X Torrent Boat if they want it. Actually, no more Boat. Meanwhile, the Supernova. MNZ trying to be involved. Ravage does finally come out and connect. The turnaround stun is decent, but they did blow up the Ursa already. Now dead on the other side is going to be the Clockwork. Continue to try and chase. Silence onto 3. Do they have any extra slowdown? Chris Luck, unstoppable. Another great crush comes out. And Stinger, this Sunray, look at the damage coming out. And the heals, saving the day. Dude, Stinger, that fight was freaking superb.
I want to see how much damage Conker did, too, because Chris Luck was just sitting there the entire time, burning everyone. And look at that, 9,677 damage.
Oh, my God.
That Radiance, and I don't even know how many Tiebreakers he got off there. That was nuts. Absolutely disgusting.
They forced the buyback out of the Tide. Dude, the break on him has been really good.
Very good pickup. They really needed a Lotus.
And not 3 medallions?
Yeah, I don't know what they went with in the end. I mean, I guess there's nothing you really do against Silver Edge anyway, but